I'm using a shadow. In the 30s, the big shadows were like silvery, but none of the ensemble characters are really rich enough to afford powder. So I'm just doing a basic stage powder. So I'm using a very nude color. It's from my Tarte palette. This is called Whisper. Shh. Shh. So I'm just putting a very light, same color as my skin powder on, all the way up. The goal of this eyeshadow is not to look like you're wearing eyeshadow. It is to look like yourself from far away. And this isn't a necessary step, but I just like it. It makes your eyes pop. And then I'm using a chocolate brown color in the crease, which is this part of your eye. Just like that. Dust the excess off and then blend it in. I'm using a big fluffy brush that I bought at Forever 21 because it's rainbow. Again, don't use a glittery shadow. Both of these powders are matte, which means they don't have glitter or shine in them. If you're looking to go buy an eyeshadow, look for something that says matte. And nude shades, don't be fooled. Some marketing implies that purple is nude, and from far away purple looks like a bruise, so make sure that it's very neutral and brown toned as opposed to purple toned. After that, I'm going to move on to eyebrows. Now in the 30s, brows were very thin, so I'm not going to do like big huge brows, and we're not making you pluck your brows off, but I'm just going to do a little line so that part of my brow is darker than the rest of it. Because eyebrows still frame your face, and they're still necessary even when they're supposed to be small. In the 30s, they had very rounded brows, so you don't need to do an arch. You see? I'm also going to take just a brow spoolie and brush my brows the proper way because I have very long eyebrows. Now for eyeliner. Typically on stage, if you use winged eyeliner, you're trying to look like a different race. Just that's how it looks from far away. So I'm using a pencil liner on the bottom, and I'm just going a little bit, as you can see. I'm going all the way to where my tear duct is, so like where the white part of my eye ends. It is on the lid though, it is not in the actual eye or anything, it's just on the lower lid. And it doesn't go very far down. Then I use inside the tear duct, like inside this part, a white eyeliner. It makes your eyes look bigger. You don't have to use this step, I just like it. It's good from far away. But if you have very sensitive eyes or you wear eye contacts or something, you may not want to use this step. So I'm going to use a liquid eyeliner from the top, but I'm not going to do a wing. I'm just going to go to the edge. You can still use your pencil though, that works just as well. I just prefer a liquid, it goes over my shadow better. And then the other eye. You're gonna feel like it's a lot of makeup, especially contour and blush wise, and it looks like a clown in real life in front of you, but it looks good from stage. And if someone tells you to put more on, by someone, I mean Ms. Majetic, Ms. Paul, or myself, they're working in your best interest. They're not trying to make you look silly. No one's out to make you look silly. So after that, if you'd like to apply false lashes, you can. I'm just going to curl my eyelashes with an eyelash curler, and then apply a little mascara. If you'd like to use waterproof mascara, you can, but since it's not Singing in the Rain, I'm just going to use regular. And I use the Falsies Push Up Drama by Maybelline, but I've tried about every mascara there is, and they all work about the same. So whatever you get, don't buy an expensive one. That's the big thing. I feel like if you pay more than $8 for mascara, you're getting ripped off because they're all basically the same at that point. So I'm just going to curl my lashes. I don't curl them for very long because I'm deathly afraid that I'll rip them out of my head. And you don't have to curl your lashes, it's just a nice extra thing that'll make your eyes more seen from the audience. Because the eyes are the focus here. And you go downward strokes on the top with your eye closed, and then upward strokes. And blinking at the same time so you help yourself put it on. You don't want it to look too clumpy. The goal is darkening, lengthening, and separation. The lashes should look separated from each other. And then I just do the top part on the bottom half because I have very long bottom lashes and it looks kind of spidery if I do both. Just kind of work with what you have and see what looks best for you. You can of course get it all over the bottom and that's fun. And I'm doing this at my kitchen table to show you that you can do it with a hand mirror because you will not have a vanity in the dressing rooms, aka the anatomy lab. But I did mess up, so I can take a little makeup wipe. Mine's from Trader Joe's. And I can just clean up that area underneath that I messed up. And then take my Beauty Blender again with my Ben Nye foundation and clean it up. And then a little powder, wipe off the excess. You're good to go. For lips, I started by putting some lip balm on, so I'm gonna take that off now so that I have a really good base for my lipstick. The Orphan should have a more pinky toned lipstick, something like this. This is actually a lip liner, but I'm just gonna use it because it's what I have. It's just lipstick but smaller. You usually wear it under lipstick. So you start off by putting one layer on. Follow naturally where your lips are, don't overline them. Big lips were not a trend of the time. And also, as an orphan, you want to look like you're not wearing a lot of lipstick. The goal is just to look younger and be seen from stage, not look like you're wearing makeup. And then once you've applied that, you can take some of your powder again, your translucent powder. It's very important that it's translucent and not colored for this step. And you take it again and set your lips and then brush off the excess. And then put another coat of the lipstick or lip liner on, so that you still look shiny or whatever from stage, lip-wise. And your color's preserved, whatever color you choose. Orphans, again, something a little pinkier. And then Servants can do a more raspberry red. My servant is going to wear this one. The actual color is called Raspberry. It's from Sephora. This is a liquid lipstick. I like it. I think it works better. I also really like the red one, the Sephora brand, but this is a little pricier. And a regular lipstick, if you set it with the translucent powder, works just fine. You want to set it so then you get the color, and if something comes off a little bit, you still have that like extra layer of protection. That's all I got for you. If you really want to make it stick and stay, I'm using a setting spray. Mine's from Urban Decay, but I really like the NYX one from Target too. If you're having trouble with your makeup sliding off and stuff like that, you can start with a primer. This one's the NYX Shine Killer. And there's other options, but I think that this really sticks on. It stuck through all of Cabaret for me. So if you have any questions, I'd love to answer them, and Orphan Hair will be another tutorial coming out later, but the basic options may just be a list. The basic options are braids, pigtail braids that are messy, or low pigtails or uneven pigtails, and then messy half up, half downs, but not for everyone, just a couple people, and maybe one bun. It's not super period, but you're a little kid and you just got your hair out of your face, so we'll see how it looks. And then servants will do the low bun in the back. You want to make sure you can still wear a hat with your look, but you can do some twists in the front, and I'll send some source pictures or maybe do another tutorial for something like that. But this is the female tutorial for Annie 2018, and thanks for watching. Bye, sisters!